So George, can we talk about tautog fishing, blackfish, in your top 2 or 3 angler tips?
Absolutely, and I've done this fishing one time. It was like a mystique fish to me, hearing about the seminars and all that, and I knew one year I had to try it. So I came up and did a TV show, Tom Midgalski, up in Connecticut waters, who's a master at catching that. And I always thought that these fish were, oh come on, they look like our parrotfish down south. People are giving this fish too much credit, hooking. I think this is a pushover fish, but I want to try it. So I came up and I did that. And that fish humbled me so badly that it was, number one, I thought it would have been a snap to hook. No way in the world. You have to really acquire a feel and the little subtleties to set them up. Then trying to stop them is a whole other animal. That thing's almost as strong as our grouper, if not stronger, trying to keep them out of the hole. And then their eating was absolutely incredible. We ate some that night, but I came away with such a newfound respect for them. And what I found on the tip, or on that trip, a couple things. Number one, always remaining in feel with that sinker. So when you're on those rocks, you're lifting and you're clacking on the rock, lifting it, dropping it, clacking. I think that clacking sound may imitate a crab or crustacean, draws their interest. But even more important is when you get near a hole, you feel it go a little deeper, but then you bring it back up so you get lodged or stuck in that hole. So it's really just feeling that environment that you're down there, staying in touch. When the fish hits that crab, you get that little thump, and again, you let it pull the rod tip down as you wind to set them. I found out to be the most effective. And where Tom and I varied on this one was he always likes to use the smaller pieces when he cuts these crabs up, the smaller pieces, and I was putting the real big chunks on. And I said, man, if there's a big fish down there, he's going to want to eat a big chunk of this crab. And it's like the go big or go home theory. So I started doing that. And if I didn't catch an 11-pound tog that day that we had on the show, because I put that big giant piece of crab down there, I even surprised Tom. So don't be afraid to go, with a big bait to hang a big fish and go for the gold on that too. Then if a fish pulls you up, we're used to bottom fishing for groupers and snappers. We have our theories of getting them out. What works very well with braid is if he holds up and you can't get him out, wind tight with the braid and just start playing it like a banjo. And the sound, everyone in the boat's going to get upset with it so bad, but that sound telegraphs and the vibrations down to the fish, and it drives the fish mad, sometimes to the point where it just freaks and just tries to run to another area. So we've gotten big bottom fish out by playing the braid. And if that doesn't work, go in the freeze pool, put the rod in the holder, get a lot of slack, and just walk around and do something else for 5 or 10 minutes. That fish might feel that it's out of danger, and then you run over there, put it in gear, wind as rapid as you can, and just start pumping and winding in case it's almost out of that environment or moving, and get it off balance and bring it back up.
Great. Well, thank you very much, George.
You're welcome.